Hello guys, hope all of you are well in this difficult situation. Welcome to my lecture series. Let me introduce myself first. I'm Rinki Bhaumik, Assistant Professor, Department of Physics, JIS College of Engineering. Today's lecture is for first year. For first year, the paper name is Physics 1 and the paper code is EH101. The name of the paper is Physics 1 and 3 credits. There will be 3 lectures per week. Total 36 number of lectures will be there for all of you. This is for BTech first year as I said. Now let me show you your syllabus. This is your syllabus. First, this is module 1. In module 1, there is waves and oscillation. In module 2, there is classical optics where we have to discuss about interference of light and diffraction of light. In module 3, there is quantum mechanics 1 where we'll discuss about quantum theory and quantum mechanics. In module 4, there is solid state physics 1 where we'll discuss about crystal structure and semiconductors. And in the last module, that is module 5, we'll discuss about modern optics where there is laser and fiber optics. So this is your syllabus and these are some books which is recommended for all of you. Now in the last class, if you can remember, we discussed about Bravais lattice, where we came to know about 7 crystal system. 7 crystal system we came to know. Between this 7 crystal system, we only have to know about cubic crystal system. Today we are going to discuss about cubic crystal system. Now there are some classification of this cubic crystal system. What are the classes? Let's see. The first one is SC, means simple cubic. Next one is BCC, means body centered. Next one is FCC, means face centered. So SC stands for simple cubic, BCC stands for body centered cubic crystal, and FCC stands for face centered cubic crystal. Now what is simple cubic? Let's see. First we have to draw a figure. The figure is like this. For that, first draw a figure. Draw a cube like this, simple cube. Now there are 8 corners. Okay. At each corner there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So total 8 atoms are at each corner. So this is called simple cubic crystal. There is only this is simple cubic, unit cell is cubic shaped, and also at 8 corners there are 8 atoms. Now for BCC, body centered, this is one cube, this is another cube. Now body centered means at the center of the body there is an atom like this. Also at 8 corners there are 8 atoms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So this is body centered because at the center of the body there is an atom like this. Now if we go for FCC, again we have to draw a cube like this. Also at 8 corners there will be 8 atoms in a similar way. 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now on each face there will be one atom, like 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5 and the behind one, that is 6. So on each face there are one atom. That's why it is called face centered cubic crystal. Now for simple cubic crystal, at the 8 corners there are 8 atoms. For BCC there are at the 8 corners 8 atoms as usual, but at the center of the body there is an atom. For face centered, on each face there is one atom. That means 6 faces are there. That means 6 atoms are there. and also at each corner there is 1 atom. Now we have to calculate that how many atoms are there. Okay, question is that how many atoms this is the first question. Simply as we can see that at the 8 corners there are 8 atoms. Now each atom can be shared by 8 unit cells. That means this unit cell is getting only 1/8. This atom is getting, this unit cell is getting 1/8 of 1 atom. That means 1/8 into 8. Because how many atoms are there? 8 atoms are there. And 1/8 from each atom. So finally 1/8 into 8 equal to 1. So therefore the resultant number of atoms is only 1 but not 8. Though at the 8 corners there are 8 atoms we can see. This is about simple cubic crystal. Now for BCC, how many atoms are there? For BCC also at 8 corners, as we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So since there will be not single unit cell but this corner will be shared by 8 unit cell, that's why this BCC will get 1/8 of each atom. Now from each corner therefore 1/8 into 8. This is the corner distribution plus at the center of the body there is also one additional atom. So therefore 1 plus 1 gives us 2. Now if we go for FCC, so what happens here? For FCC in this case the atom is at the center of the body. That means this atom cannot be shared with anyone. That's why this unit cell is getting full atom and it cannot be shared with anyone. But in case of FCC, the corner contribution will remain same. That is 1/8 into 8. That is from the corner distribution, from the corner contribution, ultimately we are getting only 1 atom. Now on each face, this is the front face if we consider this one. Now from the front face, what will happen, that this atom will be shared by 2 unit cells, this one and another one. That means this unit cell is getting only half of each atom. Now how many atoms are there? 6 atoms, right? Therefore can we write half? That means half from each face. Now how many faces are there? Total 6 faces. That means half into 6 gives us 3. So therefore it will be equal to 1 plus 3, which gives us 4. So it's not like others. Okay. So from simple cubic we are getting only 1 atom. For BCC we are getting 2. For FCC we are getting 1/8 into 8 plus half into 6. That means plus 3. So this is equal to 4. So if the question is how many atoms are there for AC, it will be not 8 but the answer will be 1. For BCC, if the question is how many atoms are there, then the answer will not be 9 but it will be 2. And for FCC, the answer will be 4. And also you have to draw these figures also. Okay. So this is the answer of the how many atoms are there. Now our next topic is atomic radius atomic radius so this is smaller, atomic radius smaller. Okay, so what is smaller? If there is an atom like this, then this is the R, which is atomic radius. So atomic radius, there is another definition, R equal to A by 2. Atomic radius is defined as also half of the lattice constant. Now what is lattice constant? A is called the lattice constant. A is called the lattice constant. Okay. So what is A? Now suppose this is the length of the cube. Okay. Then if it is A, then A will be called as the lattice constant and A equal to 2R. This is a relation. So R is the atomic radius and A is the lattice constant, where A is the length of the edge of each unit cell. Now today we will first derive some relation. Now we will derive relation between R and A, means atomic radius and lattice constant. Relation between R and A. So first we will start with simple cubic. For simple cubic, first we have to draw again a cube like this. Then add it over here. For simple cubic, if we consider there is an atomic radius like this and here there is another radius. Okay, in that case, since here there are two atoms, therefore suppose this is your atomic radius R and this is another atomic radius R. Therefore R plus R equal to, this will be 2A. So therefore the relation is A equal to 2R. Therefore R equal to A by 2. So this is the relation between the atomic radius and the lattice constant for AC. Now if we go for BCC, then in that case also I have to draw a figure, means again a cube will be there. So this is the cube. Now for BCC, body center, we consider at the center of the body there is an atom. At this corner there is another atom. At this corner there is another atom. So there are three atoms. Now if we add it over there, so therefore what we are getting finally this is smaller, this is 2r, and this is r. Now you join them. Okay, if you join them, then again we are getting the diagonal length √2 into a. As we know, this is the formula of the diagonal, √2a. So a is the lattice constant, or you can say also the length of the edge. So therefore √2 into a. So finally, if we give a name of the triangle ABC, therefore we are getting as AB square equal to BC square plus AC square. Now AB equal to what we are getting, r plus 2r plus r. That means 4r. 4r whole square is equal to BC square means a square plus AC square means √2a whole square. So therefore a square plus √2a square means obviously 2a square equal to 16r square. So is equal to 3a square equal to 16r square. Therefore r equal to √3 by 4 into a. So this is the relation for BCC. This we have done for BCC. For BCC structure, we are getting AB square equal to, if we apply the Pythagoras law on the right angle triangle, since this angle is 90 degree, therefore this is right angle triangle. Therefore AB square equal to BC square plus AC square. So AB square equal to 4r square, BC square equal to a square, AC square equal to √2a square. So here a square plus 2a square equal to 3a square equal to 16r square. Now r equal to √3 by 4 into a. So this is the relation between r and a for BCC. Now if we go for FCC, means face center cubic crystal, then let's see what we are getting. For FCC, again we have to draw a figure. Figure means cube. This is one cube. This is another. Now you add over here. So cube is ready now. Okay. Now on each face, since there is one atom, so suppose this is the front face. Now on this face there is another atom. On this face there is another atom. Okay. Now you join this. So what we are getting here, this is your smaller, this is 2r, and this is also smaller. So r plus 2r gives us the 4r. Now you give a similarly a particular name like A, this is your B, this is your C. This is your right angle triangle ABC. Now from ABC what we are getting, what we can write here, that AB square is equal to AC square plus BC square. This is Pythagoras law. If we apply it, now from the figure we can get the total length of the AB, that is r plus 2r plus r gives us the 4r. So therefore AB equal to 4r whole square is equal to AC square. Now AC square means AC AC is nothing but the length of the edge. Therefore, A square plus BC square equal to A square. So if we do the mathematics, there is no physics. So 2A square is equal to 16 R square. So therefore, what we are getting, R equal to A by 2 into root 2. So this is the relation between R and A for this FCC lattice. This is nothing but the FCC, means face center cubic crystal. Okay, so for this face center cubic crystal, this is the relation between R and A, where R equal to A by 2 root 2. So therefore we are getting different relation. Here R equal to A by 2 for SC. For BCC, this is R equal to root 3 by 4 into A, and also for FCC, the relation is R equal to A by 2 root 2. Now using this relation, we will calculate the packing fraction. Now what is packing fraction? First we have to know the formula. Packing fraction, APF, that is atomic packing fraction. Atomic packing fraction. So first we have to know the formula. APF equal to small n small v by capital V. Small n small v by capital V. So small n equal to number of atoms. Now small v equal to volume of each atom. Capital V equal to volume of unit cell. Now let me discuss what is this. Since small n is total number of atoms and small v is nothing but the volume of each atom, therefore small n into small v gives us nothing but the volume of total number of atoms, whereas capital V is the volume of unit cell. Now atomic packing fraction gives us the ratio of the volume of the total number of atoms to volume of the unit cell. So this gives us a ratio value. Now why we do calculate it? If you do this calculation for any unit cell, suppose simple cubic, suppose BCC or FCC, whatever, but by the value we can get to know about the volume which is occupied by the atoms. That means what we can know from this calculation, that what is the empty space in that unit cell. Suppose for any unit cell we are getting the atomic packing fraction value 60%. That means what we can say in that case, that 60%, okay, this 60% volume is occupied by the atoms. That means what will be the remaining empty space? That is 40%. So this we can say by the atomic packing fraction calculation. So today what we discussed about first, if we go previous case, first we discussed about SC, then BCC, then FCC, then we discussed about the number of atoms, then what is atomic radius, what is lattice constant, R and A. Next, this is the relation between R and A for SC. This is the relation between R and A for BCC, and this is the relation between R and A for FCC. So thank you for today.